If you're not subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel, press the bell next to it so you get a notification every time I drop a new video. And, in the words of my grandpa,
subscribe, bitch.
Yeah.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
What's up, everybody? Summer is officially here. So whether you play AAU ball or summer ball, pickup, just training, or yeah, you got on sneaks but you need a new pair because basketball courts in the summer got girls there, it's time for some new basketball shoes. Now we just tested out the very thick Zion 2s. Go check that video out if you haven't already. But now we got the KD 15s. Crazy how KD already has 15 shoes. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think KD's been this likable in a long time. Probably since his OKC days. I blame his really weird teammate up in Brooklyn. But hey, that might all blow up. As of today, KD's on the block. He's being traded. As of right now, I don't know who, so by the time this video releases, he might be traded to some team, but all I'm saying is I hope it's not the Celtics. Send him to Orlando. Unless KD does get traded to the Celtics by this time, and go KD. Nonetheless, this video is about the shoes, so let's get into the review. Now, as always, starting off with the looks and the initial thoughts of the KD 15s. Now, the last KDs were ugly. These shoes right here give me low top Kobe, early KD vibes. And apparently LeBron's going to the low top look too. Going away from the signature look he's had for the past 3-4 shoes of his. Anyways, this is about KD, not LeBron. I mean, it's a clean shoe. It reminds me of the times when people would wear KDs outside of hooping, like the KD 4s, KD 5s. People used to wear them outside with cargo shorts. Really, I have no complaints about the shoe. Nothing really outrageous. Just a clean, simple shoe, and you got summer vibes all around. Summertime. On the tongue is pretty cool too. You got this burger ice cream type contraption right here. Looks in the initial thoughts of the KD 15 is a 7 out of 10. Sniff test. Moving on to the size and the comfort. Now it fits true to size. It's a real comfy shoe. It already feels like it's broken in, so right when you get it out the box, it's good to go. So you can buy it from the store and bring it to your tournament, bring it to your summer league game, and it's good to go. You don't gotta break them in. Now there's full length Cushlon foam in it. Even if you don't know what that means, that just sounds comfy. And the air Strobel unit creates a low to the ground feel. So you're really responsive in the sneaker, kind of like when KD's really responsive on Twitter. You definitely feel springy in these shoes. Not saying you jump higher, but it helps you be quick on your feet, like KD and his clapbacks. And usually when you feel good, you play good. And that's when your shot just seems to fall, your handle's tighter. It's a weird feeling because usually all I know is pain. Deep, dark pain. Of course it's lightweight and breathable too. Size and comfort rating is a 9 out of 10. Moving to the very important traction. The traction has a rubber outsole and the pattern mimics a topographical map a la those KD Weathermans back in the day. Also kind of looks like KD's head, so there's that. And it sticks. I played on a really dusty and dirty court where kids had basketball camp earlier in the day, so their sweat is all over the ground. You had dirt from the outside because they wear the same shoes outside and inside, so you got dirt and pebbles on the ground, you got dust on the ground, you got grease from pizza that they had from lunch on the ground, and the shoe picked it all up. It picks up a lot of dust fairly easily, but the shoe still held up in those conditions. Traction rating 7.5 out of 10. Moving on to the materials and the technology. Upper is a mesh basically throughout the shoe with a hard overlay for durability and support. It also doubles as lace loops, so when you pull on the laces, the loops, or floating wings as they call it, tightens up to enhance lockdown, along with a thin overlay in the toe area that resists abrasions. Full length Cushlon nylon foam, as I said, that just sounds comfy, and an air zoom strobel for the comfort, of course. Materials and technology rating 7 out of 10. Nothing outrageous. The floating wings, or whatever stupid name they call it, honestly could have been regular lace loops and it would have done the same. Moving on to the support and the lockdown. Now, lateral support is there, but with the upper being a soft material, so the shoes can be lightweight, the support kind of lags going laterally. So it has this hard overlay, but your foot doesn't feel as secured as it normally would. And another shoe that didn't try to minimize the weight. Bottom support was good because it wasn't super Tempur-Pedic mattress-like, which means it is good for a response. Kind of like if a couch or a bed is too soft, it can kind of hurt you. In the same way, that's kind of like shoes cushioning. And this shoe is a firm mattress, and Evan loves a firm mattress. Lockdown is solid too, probably not as good as the prior KDs with the strap. Hashtag get the strap. But your foot definitely feels locked in. This shoe is actually half a size bigger than what I normally get for hoop shoes. That's because that's all they had close to my size in stock. But I can honestly say my foot didn't slip out once. It didn't even feel relatively close to slipping out at all. I do wish that the laces were a little bit longer though. It's hard to double knot it with these laces. It also has the floating wings that apparently tightens up as you pull the laces, but I didn't feel that made much of a difference. Rating 6 out of 10. Moving on to the price and the value. Now these are $150. $150. Pretty standard and what we expect from a shoe from Kevin Durant. I remember long ago he said he wanted to keep his shoes affordable for the kids. And even after all this time and who he's become, that's still pretty reasonable for a solid basketball shoe, as comparing it to LeBron's who are damn near $200. Obviously he's one of the best in the game, so people are gonna buy his shoes regardless, unless you're a Brooklyn Nets fan or OKC fan. Is that price worth the return for this basketball shoe? Is it gonna elevate your game? Is it gonna make you show out this summer on the court? Whether it's outside on the basketball courts or it's at an indoor court, an AAU tournament, I say yes, but it depends ultimately of what you're looking for in the shoe. Definitely if you're looking for a more heavy duty shoe, that's not this shoe. That's more like a Zion 2, which I just reviewed. Watch that video if you haven't already. But if you want a lightweight summer hoop shoe that'll keep your feet super cool, I would go with these. And they're easy on the eyes too if you want to wear it for anything other than hooping. Now, overall thoughts, I hate to say it because I hate KD, I hate Kyrie, I hate the Nets, but I mean, the Nets are probably gonna hate KD and Kyrie soon. It's a good sneaker, I can't even front. A lot better looking than last year's model. It's like when your new girl looks better than your last girl. Kind of like how KD's next partner in crime will probably be a lot more reliable than Kyrie. We evolving, man. KD gets it. Overall rating of the KD 15, his 15th signature sneaker. Damn, I can't believe it. It's a 7.3 out of 10. Real solid shoe, so if you have some extra money to spend this summer for that summertime hoop shoe, whether you got on sneaks but you need a new pair because basketball courts in the summer got girls there, I recommend this shoe. If you didn't know, that's a Will Smith summertime. I understand a lot of you guys are young, so it's the dude who slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. Alright guys, that concludes the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. What do you guys think of KD's new shoes and his first shoes with his new team? If he hasn't been traded to that team by the time this video releases, let me know in the comments below what team you think he's gonna go to. I can honestly say, as a Celtics fan, I don't want KD because that would mean you have to trade Jaylen Brown. Maybe your team's like OKC. Shoot, J-Lo and Ben Affleck are back together, so you never know what can happen. Until next time, we out. Peace. On the real, Kyrie low-key, no, high-key ruins every team he's on. And this dude Kyrie really ruined 3 franchises on his way out.